I don't know where we're at when it comes to cancer culture. And where we stand when it comes to just like, all right, cool, we've listened to this musician for a long time. This musician ends up getting into some shit that gets exposed, and now we feel some type of way about their catalog. Now, given the rate things are going, man, 90s music is kind of going down the shitter when it comes to the cancer culture just a little bit. But it's like, when it comes to this, like, do you still, are you a part of that cancer culture when it comes to the music and no longer listening to the catalog, being, we got the Kellys, we got the Mike Jacks, we got the Diddy's. Like, do we still play them joints? Do we skip them joints? Do we look over
I think
on them joints that they bless? That's a huge catalog, bro.
I mean, for Diddy, I think for me, the way I look at it with anything that he's been involved with is like I'm not gonna stop listening to that because I never really he's not really an artist to me. Yeah. Personally, like it wasn't like I was listening to like any of his like solo work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so outside of that,
the
it's
Love
just
album was hard though.
Yeah, and the stuff that people but I didn't really think I thought it was cool, but I wasn't really rocking with it all like that. But yeah, I never really viewed him as like a real producer or like a real, like. He's just been, in terms of the label, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's responsible for certain artists. So, yeah, I'm not going to stop playing Biggie, Lil' Kim, Mary J. Blige. Like, I'm listening to all of that.
You still play Kells?
I do not play Kells. And I never did play Kells on my personal time like that really either. It's just more so from a DJ perspective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
Step in the name of love, dog.
Yeah, but I did stop playing R. Kelly as a DJ though. I for some reason it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Because there was just like, there was so much, thought about it and talk about it that I just felt like it would be like whack to play it and to have to deal with any backlash
from the people.
From the people. Like, so I just left it alone. You know what I mean? And it's easy for me to leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to play R. Kelly in the club. Like, I think we had this discussion.
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you don't have to play it. Like, there's so many songs that you really don't have. You don't have to play Fiesta. If you play it, it's fine.
But are you doing that because that's just your preference on Kells, or is it because of the things he's associated with doing?
No, I mean I said it flat out. It's because of what he's associated with doing,
Keith Knott,
and how it affects so many people. It can be triggering to people. So, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I can separate the art myself personally. I can separate the art from your personal life. But if it affecting that many people, if it triggers that many people, I can leave it alone.
Yeah,
gotcha. I don't have to play it. But if I felt strongly about it, then I would play it. But I don't feel that strongly about his music either. It's not like I feel like I don't have to play none of that shit. It would hurt like if it was like Jay-Z or something like that. Like I would, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was Jay-Z and it was some crazy shit, like I'd be like, I would feel conflicted.
I play Song Cry.
Yeah, like I like, damn, I can't.
I would play Song Cry like a motherfucker, man.
But no, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like you're DJing, you're playing for the people.
Yeah.
You don't want to upset the people.
Yeah. And a lot of people really did feel a way about that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. And I haven't played really any of that shit since.
Yeah.
No,
and nobody feels a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to that shit, I'm gonna just say this: in my house, we gonna play the vibes and we gonna turn up, nigga, because that shit connects to a time. We're not really so much connected to the person and what they did. Obviously, shit that they've done is terrible to people, but nigga, I was just looking at something where it said like music you play when you were in your like early teens. Has this like boost on your happiness and shit. So if that shit came out during my teenage years, like when G Unit and all them niggas came out with their groups, nigga, I play that shit knowing I don't really like listen to music that is that violent anymore, nigga, I be in the best fucking mood. So I hate to say it, but if one of them niggas music come on when I'm in a mood, nigga, I'ma turn up.
So just to wrap this up, my bad, meant to wrap it up, but you still playing Kells in your house and you still playing Diddy in your house?
I never really played Kells.
That's crazy.
He might have been like on my playlist from back in like 2008, like maybe once or twice.
Yeah,
like
Kells,
one or two songs.
Kells is novel. Kells is party music.
Yeah.
So like it played in the
Fiesta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It played in the club.
I know.
But I'm not listening to that. Like for instance, and it was funny. I played this shit the other day. I played Next. I played Wifey and Too Close. Like I didn't listen to those songs on my personal time.
Nah.
Yeah.
But I have to play them sometimes in certain circumstances, certain crowds. But I didn't listen to that shit. So I don't have to play it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how I feel. So if I was to play a Kel song, I would only be playing it just because the crowd, like, yeah, let me play Fiesta real quick. Let me play Step in the Name of Love real quick. Let me play, and 12 play was a time. Like I know that era of it. I will say that. Like I was definitely young adolescent when 12 play came out. Like that was definitely something to play, when you had the tape for you make the little tapes for, what I'm saying, for when the shorties come over type shit. But there's so much other shit. Like it's still songs that you don't have to play. Like if you don't play it, nobody's gonna be mad.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But now, like with all of this shit, now for instance, like how they trying to slander Meek. How you gonna do a party without playing Dreams and Nightmares Central?
That shit get shit lit too. Yeah.
But I mean, he ain't do